next project. So right now I'm editing the Shrooms video ready for YouTube. I use iMovie on my old Mac here, my iMac. The main reason I use iMovie, well, a couple of reasons, is one, it's free, well certainly on Mac platform anyway, but also my Mac is ancient. It's about 12-13 years old now. I'm trying to save towards getting a much more powerful machine so that I can run things like Premiere and After Effects and do substantially more in my editing. And also the World War Fade project, which is my sort of personal project that I'm working on, is going to have a heavy demand on those kind of effects. I get a real lot of enjoyment out of editing actually. It's something I've done for a good many years. I enjoy pulling the sound together and, you know, matching it to the action or whatever. So yeah, so it's good to bring you a little bit of the behind the scenes of what comes into bringing these videos out to you. I'm gonna get back to it. Okay. So I'm just getting set up now for my online lessons, art lessons. We're doing a rose fairy painting this time around in watercolour and acrylics, which is down there. So I have everything set up on my board. I've got paints back here on the table. Camera is set up over the top, so it live streams over a Facebook group. So I've got my computer just down here so as I can see the chat. I have my iPad here so as I've got my reference material all ready. And yeah, so I'm about to start now. So I'll see you in the next bit of the montage. Morning, guys. So my D&D group are stuck in a chamber with an ancient crypt or sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is going to be the secret to their way out. Unfortunately, I didn't have a sarcophagus to hand of any description, so I've got together and I'm making this this one here. Let's get this focused a little better. There we go. So yeah, there's a set of steps inside, and I've used an old miniature on the top to set this in stone, and then this just rests on the top of here. And there's going to be some magical traps and whatever, but yeah, and it's just made from cardboard. The rest of it is sprinkled with a little bit of my browning plaster. There we go, let's get me focus back on me. So yeah, this is just browning plaster, which is a very, very, very fine powder. So it's at the right sort of scale. So cover this with a bit of PVA and then very lightly sprinkle the browning plaster onto it, and that will give a nice nice stony effect. So yeah, there we go. It's going to be a fun encounter as they try to figure this out and get past the magical traps. So this is a Trimvotum, a piece I did, well, some years ago now. One of the most complicated pieces I did in my earlier career as a commercially working artist. And it has remained one of my best selling prints. It's not often I get one of this sort of size to send out, and this one's heading off across the pond to good old New York, which is pretty good given its arts and culture notoriety over there. So I'm rather pleased that it's going to be in some swanky apartment, I assume. But yeah, so I print this off and trim it down to size, and then I've got to get it out to post, which at the moment is a bit more traumatic, I guess. But it's a real beauty, this one, so looking forward to sending it off.